have those items full container load shipped into the Walmart fulfillment ecosystem from China, Vietnam, and India. So these cross-border solutions are really comprehensive, enabling you to simplify your overall supply chain. And now you marry this cross-border solution with the multi-channel fulfillment, and you have a really compelling overall marketplace and direct-to-consumer logistics solution. I'm really excited to talk to you all about the opportunity to join Walmart's marketplace. One of the things that I wanted to do is get to know you a little bit more before I dig into this. So I'll tell you a little bit about my background. Been at Walmart for 6 or 7 years, spent 3 years at Walmart Connect, spent 4 years now partnering with large national brands and large e-commerce sellers that want to join Walmart's marketplace. And my team is essentially responsible for their success. So strategic launches and enablement. Question for you all. How many of you are already on Walmart's marketplace? Please, if you could raise a hand. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate your loyalty and for joining the platform. How many of you are not on the platform but are curious about joining? All right, well, appreciate that. Especially you for raising your, like being, take some courage to do that. And my point is, I want to talk about how you can make the most of the opportunity that you have on the platform today, as well as talk about the advantages of joining the platform. There's a lot of choices. When I started at Marketplace and marketplaces in general, specifically to a 1P supplier, was this really mysterious world. Think back 4 years ago, it wasn't really an area where everyone was leaning into the business. And what we're going to talk about is that evolution that has happened on Walmart's marketplace over the last 4 years. Disclaimer, we'll move on to the next slide. So just to talk through the opportunity of joining Walmart's marketplace and what's happening on the platform today. So last year, over $100 billion in sales from the e-commerce platform, which is a 20% increase year over year. There's a lot of talk right now about marketplaces. There's a lot of talk about e-commerce growth. Walmart has been focused on this particular area for quite some time. So when you look at 14 quarters of double-digit e-commerce growth, that's really strong evidence of our focus in this area, and we're just doubling down to drive that commitment even further. One of the areas that I'm going to talk about is a couple of the levers that I find that are really exciting about Walmart's marketplace and some recommendations. And then I'm also going to talk about an announcement that was made about a month or so back that I'm really excited about that you may or may not have heard. So we'll talk a little bit about that. The next area is to talk about why Walmart is a smart bet. Again, you're looking at your different marketplace opportunities. The first point is fast growth. 270 million customers are shopping at Walmart every single week, both in-store and online. 75% of our 2024 gains came from households that make over $100,000 or greater. So if you're looking for a marketplace that is growing in the mass affluent space, Walmart is an excellent way to address that market for US consumers. Unmatched demand. 500 million items available on Walmart.com, thanks to all of this unprecedented growth that we found in Marketplace. And shoppers want more. So we have the ability to identify what items Walmart customers are looking for, what are their favorites, and then surface that information up to sellers so that information is available. And our sellers themselves know what areas they need to be sharp on when it comes to pricing and specifically areas where they have to heavy up on inventory to take advantage of all that demand. Delivery. One of the key areas that Walmart has been known for is its logistics capabilities. We have now extended that out for delivery from our stores, as well as quite a bit of innovative delivery with things like drone delivery and others. So going from that 2 to 3 day window down to same day, down to hourly delivery, and there's even more to follow on that. Thank you. So just talk a little bit about who the Walmart customer is. I think it's important to note a number of the different areas that, again, over the same time period that we've been growing our marketplace presence, we've also, our demographics have shifted a little bit. So 27% of all Walmart customers are between the ages of 18 and 34. 1 in 3 Walmart customers makes over 100,000. So again, we talk about addressing the mass affluent. 1 in 3 are millennials, and almost 1 in 4 live in an urban or city setting. So it's well beyond rural America when you're looking at the Walmart customer. Really, if you were to look at the US demographic, it lines up very closely with the Walmart customer as a whole. I talked about wanting to share two different levers that I think are really impactful and important right now. The first one is Walmart Fulfillment Services. So we've spoken a lot about content quality. We've spoken a lot about how to set your items up correctly. I want to talk a little bit about how to fulfill those items. So having those items delivered to the Walmart customer. Walmart Fulfillment Services is an excellent way to deliver to your customers, not just because it makes really good financial sense for you and it's a simplified solution, but because it's a really important signal to the Walmart customer of quality. 50% increase in conversion on items that are fulfilled by Walmart with a 2-day delivery. So that's a 50% increase in conversion. So that's not just the value of the logistics and some of the other performance benefits that you'll see. It really is what the Walmart customer is looking for. They see that fulfilled by Walmart, and that's an important trust signal. Multi-channel solutions. This is really a big unlock. If you're looking at having one solution provider for logistics that can ship items to multiple marketplace customers or to your direct-to-consumer customers, this is an excellent way to accomplish that. This also allows you to invest in shipping items to Walmart Fulfillment Services and know that you have the ability to ship those to any of your customers. So if you end up with a direct-to-consumer customer or a customer from a different platform, you can still ship those in a brown box. It's not going to say Walmart on it, to those customers. And you can actually do that in most cases at a discount. So that's an area that I would definitely look at if you're thinking of your plans for next year. So we're talking about our fulfillment services. Again, just some of the more interesting aspects are we've really leaned into your supply chain. And what that means is, how are we able to now, or essentially what we're able to do now is have those items full container load shipped into the Walmart fulfillment ecosystem from China, Vietnam, and India. So these cross-border solutions are really comprehensive, enabling you to simplify your overall supply chain. And now you marry this cross-border solution with the multi-channel fulfillment, and you have a really compelling overall marketplace and direct-to-consumer logistics solution. Go to the next slide. We're going to talk, so I talked about two levers that are really important. One is the multi-channel fulfillment and Walmart Fulfillment Services. The next one is Walmart Connect. And I think we did a good job of talking about some of the offsite solutions. What I wanted to speak to is what works for my sellers, what works for the seller that I'm onboarding every year. And all of the top sellers really use Walmart Connect. So they're using it for lower funnel conversion tactics. They're using it to drive consideration. The statistic really brings it forward, which is 83% of the top Walmart sellers last year utilized Walmart Connect. So this really is, if you're looking to differentiate yourself from good to great, this is a key capability. On to the next slide. Again, 7 times the sales of sellers that did not participate or leverage this capability. So you're really, like as I mentioned, kind of missing out on that opportunity. I loved what Solomon mentioned just in terms of if you're looking to increase your market share, you're going to do that in the least expensive way possible, the sooner you join a marketplace that's growing. So this is a really good opportunity for you to set that foundation going forward. This was the area, I don't know if you saw this announcement or not, but this is one of the more exciting announcements that we're seeing. And it does check the AI box so that I can move forward with my day. The first point is a number of consumers are now starting their product search not in the browser. They're not starting it in Google. They're starting it in ChatGPT. And Walmart was one of the first retailers to announce the partnership with ChatGPT to enable it over time, and I can't speak to a lot of the details, to surface up those listings to our customers that are doing searches within ChatGPT. A really compelling way to meet the Walmart customer wherever they may be, whether that's in a browser or in an LLM interacting with their particular AI agent. So let's talk a little bit about, and I think you might need to open this, like click a couple times forward. Thank you. So I know we're in the middle of the holidays right now, but as you're thinking about the holidays for next year and going forward, no one does holidays like Walmart. So we're looking at the type of impact that Walmart and participation with Walmart can have, specifically with Marketplace. It's great to see that we 3x the number of sellers that participated in deals last year. We had a 25% increase to new customers to Marketplace. So again, really growing the number of customers, the impact that we're having. And we saw a 40% increase in traffic to Marketplace deals. So the Walmart customer is really responding to Marketplace, and more Marketplace sellers are participating. Thank you very much. I'm happy to answer any questions after. I'll be sticking around. Thank you all.